Let's go now to Father Jeff Woolner, who I spoke to earlier today. Father Jeff, you led the ceremony and the vigil last night. Just tell me what that was like for you.
Incredibly moving, but because of the speed that we had to do things, also I've woken up this morning, it seems a little bit surreal, and we've had time to sleep on it, the few hours sleep that we have had, and it's sinking in now. What a terrible shock it was, but it was good to gather some of the dignitaries of the area, including the mayor and others, who could speak after the mass had finished rather eloquently without a script for just 2 or 3 minutes, and at least 12 people came to the lectern to speak, which was amazing, and David deserves all of this kindness. He really does. What he didn't deserve is what's happened here.
Absolutely, and many people I heard were talking particularly about his smile. Is that something that you heard a lot about?
Well, no, it's something that I said. I think it's just kind of cascaded. We found a rather lovely photograph which seems to have been used a lot in the press over the last day of Sir David, with a lovely smile, a grin that he always has when you meet him, and we put that picture by the lectern near our altar so that we could be reminded that even in death we can't extinguish that wonderful that smile that breaks the ice when you maybe have a difficult conversation to have with someone, and that's what he was so very skilled at doing, in a very down-to-earth East London way. That was really part of his gift, I think, anyway. Yeah.
And you knew him personally. People have been saying how wonderful he is. Tell me more about the conversations that you might have with him daily.
Well, not so much daily, but certainly monthly. This is quite a big geographical area for him to serve, and he would often pop by and ask me how things are going. What could I do? What can I do for you, Father? Is there anything? Don't hesitate to ask. He always had his card. He would write regularly. Always get a fab Christmas card from the House of Commons, and even a bottle of wine with the House of Commons crest on. And I know they're silly little things, but they're things that put you in touch with your MP. He was just kindness personified, and I think that's coming through from all members of the House, especially the Speaker. I heard him talk rather beautifully about Sir David earlier on, and all of these tributes are sincere. That smile cannot be wiped away ever. It's ingrained on everyone's hearts, I think.
And just how do you feel the community are going to feel at this time?
I think they're going to be waking up this morning incredibly sad. Some will be very angry, understandably, but some, I think, will be a little bit scared. People always say, and it's a cliche, they didn't expect it to happen around here. Well, this is almost a suburb of London now. Everything happens everywhere. We've got the same problems that David was fighting for in the House of Commons. The big drug problems, homeless, all sorts of things that he could actually have a positive impact on. And they're the things that the community are going to miss immediately. However, what we're going to miss is his presence, his availability.